Welcome to Kalispell Warhawk football, everybody. The dynasty continues here with the fourth game of the season and the first ever meeting between Kalispell and Notre Dame. The Warhawks are on the road this week to face the 1-2 Fighting Irish. I expected Notre Dame to maybe be 3-0 at this point, but they've had a brutal schedule facing a host of top 25 teams. And also, their offensive line has some serious issues. We'll talk about that in just a moment, as the Irish will have it to start the day, and Rick Thomas keeps this returnable. It is Branch from inside the 5. He stiff arms one and is taken down by Juno Springs. Notre Dame is among the worst offenses in college football, and I'd say almost all of that is due to their offensive line. They are starting 3 freshmen today on the offensive line. All of them are about walk-on caliber. Here is the first throw. This is from Cunningham, who throws it underneath to Ryan Melton, their star tight end. And you'll see here at left tackle, number 14, that is actually tight end Vernon Charles, replacing their best offensive lineman. So keep an eye on what our defensive line is able to do today. Here's Robert Cunningham on second down, and he gets picked off. Juno Springs. That is the 9th interception this season for the Warhawk defense. They have not been known for turnovers in the past, but all of that is changing here in the 10th year of the series. Kalispell takes over. Brandon Warren hands this to Marcus Payne, and the Notre Dame defense can play some ball. Loss of 4, that's John Hale. I like this defense a lot when I took a look at them before this game. Third down. Warren has time and nearly gets picked off trying to find Carl Joyce. And that is going to bring out the punting team. Kalispell did not want to try a 58-59-yard field goal. So here is Notre Dame running up the middle. This is Chad Whitaker, who is 5'9", 171. But he's been pretty good to start this year for the Irish offense. He tries to run this one off tackle, and there's James Huggins, who has really been standing out in run defense to begin his career. On third down, Cunningham finds Melton underneath, and his momentum takes him out of bounds. That is a quick 3-and-out. Kalispell drive number 2 getting underway. Marcus Payne in the back. Warren sets up the screen and barely gets it away. Carl Joyce on the reception, picking up around 9 yards, making it 2nd and short. Warhawks go to their split shotgun look on second down, and Warren's going to keep this one. He's got room, and a block from Joyce. Brandon Warren into the secondary for 32 yards and a big first down. Kalispell on the edge of field goal range now. Marcus Payne right side. Lowers his head and runs over a defender. Good finish on that run. Third down for Kalispell. They need 6. Notre Dame crowds the middle, and Payne makes the catch outside. Gain of 9. Warhawks new set of downs. 3 receivers in the game. Pressure up the middle, and Warren's hit from his right. He is dropped. Kalispell had some struggles last week, particularly with right guard Johnny Cabral allowing 3 sacks. 2nd and long, a quick throw to Thomas Roberts, who gets the lost yardage back. Now it's third down. Kalispell needs the 9 to convert. Warren outside, got it. That's a first down to Carl Joyce, just inside the 10 for a gain of 8. Kalispell trying to find the end zone. 2 tight ends in the game. Nobody open for Warren. He scrambles outside, breaking contain, and runs this in himself. Touchdown, Brandon Warren. There are your first points of the day. Warren with some good running here in the first quarter at 7-0. What can Robert Cunningham and Notre Dame do now? They'll try Whitaker, and he gets trapped by Jamari Akinjide for a loss. 3rd and 12, they set up the screen. Whitaker again cuts upfield. Hit and dropped by Brandon Williams, shy of the sticks. 7-0 late first quarter. Kalispell has it. Warren with good protection. Stepping up, he might run, but hasn't passed the line. Now he's going to throw this one, and it's a basket catch by Justin Payne. This is a special team. 15 seconds on the clock. Warren in trouble, and down he goes. They've got to do a better job of keeping Warren clean, no matter the opponent. 3rd down and 14. Kalispell, will they get aggressive? They will not. Complete to Roberts down near the 20, and they'll bring out Rick Thomas to attempt the field goal. 10-point lead for Kalispell, and definitely this Notre Dame offense has to feel some pressure. They haven't moved the ball much today. Here is Cunningham trying to change that. Great route by Justin Bell. This is a really good receiving core if they get a chance. Whitaker first down, broke a tackle and lost the football. It's still in bounds and recovered by Kalispell. They'll take over. Mario Townsend knocked this loose. Somehow it stayed in bounds, and somehow it was recovered inbounds by the Warhawks. Tommy Jordan almost messed that up. What a play. And back in scoring range now. Here's Brandon Warren on 1st and 10. Will he take a shot? No, he won't. The ball comes out. And Kalispell's back on it, but oh my, they just lost about 22 yards. Huge break there for Notre Dame. We'll see if Kalispell can pick this up. If anybody can, it's them. On the flip, it's Payne up toward midfield, getting about 9 back. All right, what do you do here? 3rd and 22. Brandon Warren in trouble. Hit down. What a play. He is sacked by Richard Wright, and the Notre Dame defense is showing up. They're giving this offense some time to figure things out. Cunningham floats it out, and Melton makes the reception. If there's any weakness to this defense, I think it's covering those dynamic receiving threats at tight end. Now Cunningham keeps, bounces off a tackler. He'll break another one, still on his feet, and eventually taken down after a run of 20. That was awesome. Not for us, but that was a pretty good play. Cunningham now sidestepping, he's sacked. The rush is coming in hot, that's Boogie Turner. I think Boogie could have a huge game. Also looking out for Somerville, who's blocked by a tight end. Cunningham 3rd down. Outlaws not gonna get it. Warhawks hold yet again. Business as usual for this dominant Warhawk defense. It's 10-0. Warren gives this to Payne, showing off great change of direction skills. He's able to weave his way for 9 yards. Kalispell going empty now. 3rd and 5. Over the middle and hauled in by tight end Thomas Roberts, who was the leading receiver entering today and now has 5 catches. 1st and 10. An awkward rush here by Notre Dame, and again they have nobody outside, but they crowd the middle. They've tried that now a couple times. 3rd and 1. It's Warren. He's got it with a block from Roberts. Still going inside the 31 to beat and shoved out of bounds. Good running in this first half by Brandon Warren. That's been a big difference maker. Kalispell looking for another score. 1st and 10. Warren to the middle, complete to Roberts, who leaps his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Thomas Roberts with his 2nd touchdown of the season and his 6th grab. I feel we've been spoiled by great tight end play for a while in this series, and Thomas Roberts is continuing that trend. We've also been spoiled by an elite level defense here from Kalispell. 17-0. Whitaker fights through contact. Excellent run as he secures the football beyond the 35. Notre Dame just trying to get something before halftime. You never want to go into the half with a goose egg. There is a pretty good run again by Whitaker. They're actually getting some push up front. They need these easier 3rd downs. Cunningham needs 3 and gets it. That is Justin Bell for 15 yards. Notre Dame on the move. In Warhawk territory, sweep right. Whitaker drilled, and that's Mario Townsend. 6 tackles for him in the half. On 2nd down, quick throw, good one. Outlaw makes the catch. Notre Dame has some things that work well for them. They've just got to find consistency, but it's easier said than done. 3rd and 4, screen for Huggins, trying to turn upfield. He can't get there. Townsend out making the tackle in space, and they'll bring on the field goal team. But like I said, you never want to go into the half shut out. But wait a minute here. It's a fake, and they don't get it. Justin Garcia tackles Eric Lacey, and Notre Dame has turned it over on downs amid a chorus of boos in the stadium. They're trying to be like Pete Carroll when the Seahawks upset the Packers in that great NFC Championship game, but it didn't work for them. That was almost picked. Brandon Warren gets lucky. 3rd down and 10. Can Warren keep this going? He's pressured. Everybody's covered, and Warren's got no choice but to bail. And Notre Dame's defense comes up big again. With 57 seconds, we'll see how aggressive they get. Kalispell is in press coverage. Cunningham over the middle, intercepted! And it's Justin Garcia who just thwarted their fake field goal play. Garcia back for more, and Kalispell takes over. There was a clipping penalty somehow on this very short interception return, but it is Warhawk football, and they've now caught 10 interceptions on the year. It's 1st and 10, good protection, and a good throw. Put some touch on that one for Thomas Roberts. Now they spread things out. They still have 2 timeouts. To the outside, throwing. It's a catch for Antoine Knightley. What a play. Warhawks probably lost some time here, mismanaging things to this point. Here's Warren again, pressured. They've already sacked him 6 times and hit him even more. Kalispell's got to be careful. 12 seconds left. They have Roberts open again with another reception out of bounds. That's 8 catches now for Thomas Roberts. They can take a shot at the end zone here if they want. Warren, 1st and 10 up top. Nearly picked for Knightley. 5 seconds left, and they bring out Rick Thomas, taking no more chances. Thomas from left hash knocks it through the uprights. 20-0, Kalispell in control. And that great elite Kalispell defense continuing to show why they're the best in college football. Even up 20 points, Leon Daniels is very frustrated. He's not liking all the hits that Brandon Warren has been taking today. Hopefully Kalispell can make some adjustments to keep number 3 upright. It's 1st down to start the second half. Outside, Warren throws and out of bounds. That's Antoine Knightley. Almost a great play. 3rd down, it's going to be option. Warren flips out the Marcus Payne. He'll get outside and pick up the 1st down yardage with his great speed. Warhawks with 2 receivers to the right side. Notre Dame brings pressure. Picked up. Throw over the middle. Complete again. Thomas Roberts for 15 yards. And that's 9 receptions on the day. We don't normally see players on this team catch a lot of passes, but here we go today. It's the Thomas Roberts show. Inside give, and Marcus Payne breaks outside, picks up the 1st and more. Marcus Payne ahead to the 20 for a gain of 20. He's so much fun. He'll take a rest now. In the game, number 31, Montrell Bonds, rumbling ahead for 4. Payne checks right back in after 1 play out. Warren, plenty of time, over the middle with a diving catch. That is Justin Payne for 7. Don't forget about him. Goal to go. They'll run it to the right. Marcus Payne to the 5, falling forward. He's very good at doing that. It gives him a few extra almost every time. 2nd and goal. Bonds up the middle. Tripped down near the 1. Payne returns. Kalispell goes to the I. 3rd and goal. Off tackle. And a touchdown. Marcus Payne, number 4 on his season. Payne racked up double-digit touchdowns last year, and I expect him to do the same this time. That makes it 27-0. Another blowout here for Kalispell in the making. Still time for Notre Dame, but they really haven't shown the consistency required. That was a nice 16-yarder to Bell. 3rd and 6 now. Cunningham for Whitaker. Great play on the angle route, and Whitaker gives them 14. So is this where Notre Dame's offense can step it up? 1st and 10 for Cunningham, finding Melton, and this will give them 7 more. 3rd down and 3, press coverage from Kalispell. Cunningham, quick throw, incomplete for Bell, hit by Akinjide. This team is so stout defensively. Notre Dame does break the shutout with their field goal, and now for Kalispell, it's catch number 10 for Thomas Roberts. I'm not sure the single game record for Kalispell, but Roberts has to be approaching it. Here's 2nd down, screen pass, Joyce, not much after the fact. 3rd down upcoming. Can Notre Dame get some stops? 3rd down's been favoring Kalispell. And now Warren gets it away. Belafonte makes the catch and turns upfield just enough to reach ahead for the Warhawk 1st down. Kalispell is so good at making the tough play. And now some room for Montrell Bonds as he gets 9 yards. Belafonte in the game now at tailback. He'll run this up the middle. Big hole again. Belafonte ahead for about 8 yards. 4 receivers in the game, including Thomas Roberts. Here on second down, over the middle and complete again. Thomas Roberts, 11 catches on the day. And shaken up here at the end. Oh no, we do not want to see Roberts go down with an injury. This is Belafonte on the toss outside, and he'll pick up a couple. 3rd and 7. Reggie Jackson is the tight end. 3 receivers in the game. Blitz sent, picked up, pass end zone, caught for the touchdown, Carl Joyce. There's just no defense for the perfect pass, and that's what Warren delivers this time. Another score for Joyce, his 3rd of the season, and a picture-perfect play to make it 34-3. To no surprise, Kalispell, up by 31, has brought in majority of their backups now, and these guys can play a little football as well. That was broken up for Bell. I believe that was Maurice Doucette in coverage. 3rd and 5. They have some pressure now. Cunningham short. Melton won't go down without a fight, and a flag at the end of it. That's going to be a face mask on Kalispell. 2nd down and 10. The middle safety there is Jaden Jordan, and the pass from Cunningham is outside the numbers and complete for a 1st down. This is now officially the furthest they've driven all day. Cunningham 1st down, Branch on the catch, and out of bounds inside the 5. Goal to go for the first time for Notre Dame. They go empty. 1st and goal, Cunningham for the touchdown, Jason Branch. And at last, the Irish have 6. That's the 3rd touchdown pass of the season for Cunningham to go with his 6 interceptions. For Kalispell, the backup quarterback is Dustin Payment, who rolls outside, fires downfield, and that's James Edwards with the reception. Now this offense is also capable of some excitement. After a gain of 28, quick throw again, Edwards picks up a block. He's up the sideline, inside the 10, shoved out at the 3. 41 more to James Edwards. They're set up, goal to go. Single back is Austin Jenkins, falling forward into the end zone. Touchdown Warhawks. The backups can do it as well. And there is everybody's favorite backup running back on this team, number 28, Austin Jenkins. Back to a 31-point game, and good news for Thomas Roberts. It is not a serious injury, but obviously no reason for him to come back today. That reception is made by Matt Williams, this team's best route runner. Now it's goal to go. Cunningham sidestepping, and down he goes. He's dropped by Eric Bryant. I believe that's his 2nd sack of the season. 4th and goal for Notre Dame. They need this right here. Cunningham, end zone. Good play for Eric Butler. And that's back-to-back touchdown drives. Their only touchdown drives coming against the backup defense. Kalispell couldn't do anything on their last possession, so back we go to Notre Dame, and they are doing a lot here in garbage time. I think this is still pretty important for them, considering they've had a tough start to the year, and they're just trying to find something positive. And suddenly, when you take Kalispell's starters out of the equation, look at Notre Dame marching down the field. They have back-to-back touchdowns. 3rd and 11. This is Butler, not going down on first contact, goal to go. So Notre Dame close to scoring again. They have this defense reeling, and Cunningham has thrown his 3rd touchdown of the day. This is Zach Britton. The backup defense has allowed 3 consecutive touchdowns. The starters have allowed 3 touchdowns all season. That's how elite they are. I know we watch them play and we're mesmerized every week, but I don't think that anything is more impressive than actually seeing Notre Dame being able to move the ball against the backups after being stifled all game long. I think that more than anything shows how good our starting defense is. We have a special defense here in Kalispell, and they help lead the way to another Warhawk win. Brandon Warren with 3 touchdowns, no interceptions today. That's always a big positive. Also, a great game for Thomas Roberts, his true breakout performance. He's over 300 yards receiving now on the season, has a pair of touchdowns. I'm really happy with the senior tight end. Cunningham's numbers ended up looking pretty good, especially with all that garbage time. Marcus Payne, 4.7 a carry. Montrell Bonds at 5 a carry. Thomas Roberts 124 receiving. James Edwards gets 70 yards in garbage time. Noah Manuwai allowed 4 sacks. So again, there was one player who really stood out struggling in this game as well. On defense, Mario Townsend, 10 tackles, a forced fumble. He just stuffs the stat sheet in so many different areas. And we have one game left on the non-conference schedule, and it's the big one, as we travel down to Arlington for a neutral site meeting between us and the number 6 LSU Tigers. Herb Street's taking the Tigers in this game, so keep that in mind when we face them next episode. We've yet to play a one-score game this season. While LSU has won their last 3, they lost their only game to Texas A&M, and they are stacked at running back. They have 2 guys who have been in the Heisman conversation this season, and one who is still leading it. And also, this team has a much better offensive line than Notre Dame. Here is Jeremy Simon, their senior quarterback, who has 8 touchdowns, no interceptions. His arm strength is a big question mark, but he is accurate. At running back, they could sustain a number of injuries and still have a lot of talent to throw at us, or I guess run at us, rather. At receiver, though, they're not as good. I expect us to kind of force them to be one-dimensional. That's the plan. But if their offensive line is able to control the line of scrimmage, then that's going to force us to adapt. And they're very good along their line. They also have a great defensive line of their own. They're talented at linebacker. Wes Howell's definitely someone that worries me. Brandon Robertson. I think both teams are going to try to run the football, but it's going to be tough for both sides. And then Jamie Alexander, the blazing fast free safety who has 3 interceptions this year. I tried recruiting him a couple years back, and now we've got to play against him. I need to make sure he's not picking off Brandon Warren. And then Donovan Jennings leads the Heisman race. He's already surpassed his numbers from last season as a part-time player. He has 8 touchdowns receiving, another couple in the air. And we're 2 of the top 6 teams left. And who's number 2 behind us, you might ask? Stanford. We've seen them twice. We've lost to them twice. And we're only a few games away from our 3rd meeting. We'll see if both teams are still undefeated by the time we meet again. That is it for today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Kalispell Warhawk Dynasty. Let me know down below what players impressed you most in today's game. What moments were your favorite? What are your overall takeaways from the first 4 games of the season? Next episode, the big non-conference game we've all been waiting for a very long time. Kalispell and LSU. But keep in mind, I'm on vacation this week, so not many videos are going to make it up to the channel. I'll be back this weekend to make some more, and I'll see you all then. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you soon.